Hello to all you good people. You're watching Crypto TV, world's first 24/7 streaming crypto channel. I'm Vinita Chatterjee, leading you into the world of digital currencies, and here are the top trending stories. India may launch CBDC before crypto bill gets enacted. Cryptocurrencies fall amid macroeconomic uncertainty. 3AC founders' whereabouts unknown. Creditors get emergency hearing. CoinFlex begins proceedings to recover $84 million from a big customer. KuCoin says it's hiring, refutes layoff speculation. G20 regulators call for new global rules on cryptocurrencies. Uniswap volume crashes more than $25 billion in June to 10-month low. OKX crypto exchange becomes Manchester City's official training kit partner. Now let's look at today's top trending stories in details. The Reserve Bank of India has been working on the central bank digital currency, also known as CBDC, for the last few years, and it will be launched ahead of the crypto bill enactment in the parliament, said a finance ministry official who did not wish to be named. According to a finance ministry official, the Reserve Bank of India Act has already been amended in this regard, and the Financial Act 2022 equipped the central bank to launch CBDC. The official added that they are closely monitoring the international regulatory developments as well as what's happening in the Indian market. Crypto is still evolving. While the draft bill needs to adequately address subjects like Metaverse, Web3, DeFi, gaming, and other areas, CBDC simply can't wait. The RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das has earlier announced plans to launch CBDCs by the end of financial year 2022-2023. Cryptocurrencies extended fall in late evening trades on Monday amid macroeconomic uncertainty and as investors turned cautious ahead of the start of earnings season later this week. Bitcoin hovered near $20,500. US stocks opened lower with the S&P 500 tumbling over 1%, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 slipped nearly 2%. Cryptocurrencies in recent months have been tracking the performance of US stocks. Stronger than expected job reports data last week showed that the labor market is still robust, raising the prospects of continued aggressive Federal Reserve rate hike, with some expecting a 75 basis point hike. The next key data release is on Wednesday, with the US Consumer Price Index for June. Investors are also awaiting corporate earnings reports for indications of how much higher prices and weaker consumer sentiment have eroded companies' profits. Data showed that investors lacked conviction to hold on to their long bets, with cryptocurrency exchanges liquidating over $109 million worth of positions in futures, comprising over 74% of bullish bets. Bitcoin was recently seen trading at around $20,500, down nearly 0.2% in the past hour and over 2.5% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, was seen trading at around $1,140, down 0.17% and 2.5% in the past hour and 24 hours respectively. CryptoWire's IC15 benchmark fell over nearly 3% to around 27,200 points. All the major constituents of the index, with the exception of Polygon, traded lower. Reports are emerging that the founders of now bankrupt Three Arrows Capital fled Singapore after the company filed for bankruptcy. 3AC was headquartered in the country, and according to a court filing in New York, the current locations of founders Kylie Davis and Shu Zhu is unknown. The Creditors' lawyers have also said that the Singapore office of 3AC has been vacated. They also said that the two founders have not been cooperating with the investigation and even turned off audio and video in a Zoom call. Concerns are mounting that assets belonging to Three Arrows, which are largely in the form of cash, crypto, and NFTs, could be easily transferred. The creditors are seeking to freeze Three Arrows' assets, but first, they are requesting the court to compel Three Arrows founders to list out the fund's assets. A court hearing is scheduled for Tuesday morning in New York. CoinFlex, a cryptocurrency trading company, has begun arbitration to recover over $84 million in debt owed by a large individual customer as part of a broader turnaround strategy. The arbitration proceedings were initiated in Hong Kong International Arbitration Center as the individual had a legal obligation to pay and had failed to honor the agreement. CoinFlex suspended withdrawals last month after a specific individual's account went into negative equity during June's market volatility, affecting its balances. CoinFlex CEO Mark Lamb identified the individual as a prominent crypto investor, Roger Ver, which Ver denied on social media. Cryptocurrency exchange KuCoin refuted speculations of layoffs, saying it actually intends to hire over 300 staff over the coming months. KuCoin CEO Johnny Liu told a publication that the exchange has not reduced staff and does not plan to do so. The total number of KuCoin's employees recently topped 1,000, and the current plans imply hiring 300 more, Liu said. This includes positions across technology, compliance, and marketing teams. The recent market downturn has forced many crypto companies and exchanges, including Coinbase, Banza, and Huboi, to lay off staff. Coinbase shed about 1,100 workers last month, and Banza cut 70 employees. Huobi is planning to lay off as much as 30% of its staff. The Financial Stability Board, also known as FSB, called for new global rules for cryptocurrencies on July 11th and will submit a report to the Group of 20 or G20 finance ministers and central bank governors in October on regulatory and supervisory approaches to stablecoins and other crypto assets. The body of regulators, government officials, and central bankers pointed to the recent market turmoil as evidence of risk to financial stability, highlighting that the failure of a market player can quickly transmit risks to other parts of the ecosystem and have spillover effects into traditional finance. The statement from the FSB made particular reference to the so-called stablecoins, which have been on the agenda for several financial authorities since even before May's Terra crash. The proposed rules may include ways to extend existing frameworks to close gaps and implement its recommended regulations. Well, those were the top trending stories of this hour. Keep watching Crypto TV. I'm Vinita Chatterjee, signing off.